Good morning and welcome to Friday's edition of our program TVC Breakfast. My name is Toma Edu.
Good morning, Nigeria. Thank God it's Friday. It's been an amazing time having you from Monday all through to Friday. Today's show is definitely going to be exciting, and I promise you a lot of hot topics. The name is Ria Abdul. Welcome to our show.
Indeed, Nigeria, you heard her. It is time for breakfast, and out of everywhere you could have chosen to be, you're here with us on the TVC Breakfast show. I'm happy about that. You're very welcome. My name is Olamide Ojekunle.
And thank God it's Friday. We're here again to give you all the information you deserve to know. I'm Ibrahim Shita, and thank you so much for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, team. It's Friday today, and I think I'm quite excited for this Friday. Ibrahim, how about you?
Most definitely. TVC is hosting a party later tonight. So, I know, you guys like
parties.
But it's just another day to unwind.
I'm just hearing about what's in the party, so you're ready, right?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not a party animal.
He's ready for the weekend
Friday,
already.
Sunday, I don't want to hear from you.
Of course.
Yeah,
but anyway, once again, good morning, Nigeria. There's a lot to talk about on the show. You know how we do it. At some point, Ibrahim will take us through the headlines on the newspaper, and we get to talk about it on the show. And then we have an interview where we talk about the environment, very important one. So please make sure you stay tuned for that one. And then we will go to Abuja, where we speak about housing. We'll come back to Lagos, where the beautiful Olamide will take us through everything happening on social media with trending now. So please grab your cup of coffee and let's have a fantastic show. Now we'll start with the story where President Bola Tinubu has approved the introduction of a 15% import duty on petrol and diesel imports into Nigeria. Now the initiative is aimed at protecting local refineries and stabilizing the downstream market. The approval was contained in a letter addressed to the Federal Inland Revenue Service and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. Now, President Tinubu directed immediate implementation of the tariff as part of what the government described as a market-responsive import tariff framework. Now, the policy comes as Nigeria intensifies efforts to reduce dependency on imported petroleum products and revamp up domestic refinery. So there we have it, Toma. This has been on everybody's lips all over yesterday till this morning, where people are speaking about it. Some say good, some say bad. But for me, all I see is that it's going to protect our local refineries. For me, that's what it means. But for others now, they worry that is petrol now going to be higher for common Nigerians?
It's not only going to protect our local refineries, it's also going to improve local refining. It is also going to encourage a lot of people to invest in modular refineries and so on. There's going to be a lot of local activity in the petroleum subsector because of this. Just on Monday here, marketers came together and said, look, Dangote fuel is too expensive, so we'll be importing. You get what I'm saying? We'll be importing. Now, they have the product here in Nigeria, and yet they preferred importing the product. Now, this 15% tariff is going to discourage that. Yeah. And that means we're going to have more Nigerian naira circulating within Nigeria because of this. Look, the benefits of these things, of this singular decision, are so many. However, initially, we're going to have some price hike.
Exactly.
You know, we're going to have a little bit of a price hike, but it won't last because once that stock is gone, the marketers will be forced to buy in Nigeria. This will also promote the naira to crude. Yeah. It is a policy I like.
And you know, Olamide, the president has been bringing new reforms, beautiful reforms. We see that the renewed hope is actually working, and we're seeing this as well. But although, like I was telling Etoma, there's been a lot of critics on social media because they worry that, you know, prices are going to be high. But the thing is that when a good thing wants to start, you know, it's definitely not going to start all rosy. We're going to feel it before we now start enjoying it. But quickly, let me get from you, what do you make about this reform?
And there is no innovation that is not met without criticism. Like Etoma rightly said, you know, this could, in the long run, if it's not executed properly, it could actually increase pump price and it could affect our quality of lives and the prices that we pay everyday Nigerians. On the other hand, I think the president is communicating that he really believes that our local refining can one day meet national demand. That is what he's trying to do. It does protect currently the consumers. it looks like he's protecting the consumers, but we'll see how it goes. I truly believe that the patience of Nigerians has to last longer than government timelines, which means that our patience might not always meet where government timelines begin, but we have to be patient.
Yeah. Ibrahim, let me come to you on this one. I'm sure you have a lot to expatiate on it, because oftentimes we've spoken about our local refineries and how we should make it work. You know, people are now saying they want to get fuel from outside, and now the president is saying that 15%, you know, tariff on this fuel. So it's even going to be very difficult getting fuel from outside.
And it's even more like a response to those who are bent on fighting against local refineries. You saw the battle between marketers and Dangote. Even some of them going to Dangote saying that, listen, you need to add so amount of money on your pump price. And then Dangote said, I'm not going to do this because this is going to amount to 1.4 or 5 trillion naira, you know, annually, and it means that the consumers will be bearing the brunt. They decided to go outside, you know, go shopping for petroleum, you know, products outside of the country. And most of these things that they import from from other countries, they are very high in sulfur, which is not good for our engines. It's not good for our machines, you know, in the country. Dangote refinery, I tell you, is one of the best that we have in the world, because they also export to, you know, the United States, Texas, etc. But the challenge there, according to NLC Chairman Joe Ajaero, saying that this might one way or the other encourage company or corporate monopoly. So much so that Dangote is looking to expand to 1.4. Sorry, 650 times 2.
No, actually, he said 1.4. So it's going 50,000.
So it's going, so we're having 1.4, you know, large, what's it called? Refinery worth capacity, which Dangote is bringing on board. So, but one thing is, he's saying that smaller refineries, modular refineries would not be, they will be discouraged. But that's not true. It doesn't stop anyone from investing, because what we need is to start. But
Ibrahim, don't forget that there's also the monopoly conversation as well.
No, there is tendency to do that. The president is actually doing this, bringing up this reform to protect the Nigerian citizens. As he said, it's going to, there will be an initial, hike in price. But the thing there is, it will encourage local investors.
But my worry is that,
will come in,
are we ready for that hike?
Well, not something of a high. It's going to add about 99 naira to it, but that is for those who will be importing. It is not left for you to go to Dangote refinery or the other local refineries to get your own fuel. So not looking at import. So because it's going to help our crude for naira. It's going to help our forex exchange.
I don't think the question we should be asking is, are we ready for the hike? I think the hike is a necessity to come to an economic equilibrium. The question that we should be asking is, how much hardship are we willing to endure today for the promise of self-sufficiency tomorrow?
Let us look at the stock that filling stations or marketers have right now. How long will it take for it to run?
To run out, You
know,
very valid question.
For me, that is how long it will happen. However, while that is going on, the smart thing for anybody to do now is to find out the filling stations that buy from Dangote and stick to them.
Exactly.
And for me, I think that it's high time that we prioritize our own, and we can see that that's what the president is trying to do. Oftentimes,
sorry, Ria, before you go, we should also be happy. We should be worried that since the price of gas actually went up because of that nonsense that what's it called, Pegasus, that they did. Price of gas is still hovering between 1.6 and 1.8. It's so sad. People are always quick to increase the price of everything and not ready to bring it down.
And that's why sometimes they say, Ibrahim, na man, they do man. Because at the end of the day, the way they bring the prices, high, when it's time to bring it down, they don't want to bring it down for their own selfish reasons as well. I'm talking about people that sell gas. At the end of the day, we just want a better Nigeria. And we see that the president is doing a lot. We may experience some hike and all of that, but like Olamide and we have rightfully said, we believe that is for the betterment.